Salutations, Internet. Welcome back to DeWombat Gaming. I'm DeWombat. We are still playing Rebuild, the Gangs of Deadsville. The last let off, we were dismantling the Christian biker gang that does not have Christian morals and making friends with the inner city ninja youths while fighting zombies. Are there other spots I could reclaim at this point? Not really, but she could kill the few zombies that are there. And keep scouting. I found a nail board, huh? A defensive 2? Alright. Garen's Justice. Oh, this is a special sword. Perk Ninja. Hang on. I have a special sword? What's Ninja do? No penalty for how far away a mission is. Alright. Pierre became devout. That's fine. What's my rep with the riffs? Alright, I don't want to take things next to them right now, because I don't want to be mean to them. Being mean to my inner city youth neighbors does not seem like a good plan. We found a minigun. Wow. What am I using? Sledgehammer? Beaster Bunny's... Alright, Beaster Bunny can use the minigun. Yeah. Can cut a zombie in half at 100 yards. Not that that would kill it. Beaster Bunny's got a bulldog and a minigun. Pretty impressive. We're just going to continue taking land off the Last Judgment gang. Keep scavenging, Gary. You know, I don't actually want to destroy that zombie horde. Let's just defend well enough and then have these guys help take over the Last Judgment gang. Anti-zombie armor. They didn't like my first prototype of a zombie bear suit, head-to-toe protection. It was 100% zombie-proof, but you couldn't really walk or breathe in it. Version 2.0 was better received. A simple piece of PVC pipe over the forearm makes an excellent shield. Notice that Zed go for the jugular, much like wild animals, so wearing a scarf or leather neckband could save your life. Keep researching. Disease vectors reduces the chance of zombie bites. That sounds like a very good idea. Can I send a soldier with her to make it safer? Okay, good. Well, a couple more survivors with a bunch of kids. Yeah, okay. We're good people. We'll take your kids. We have enough farms, so. These two are soldiers with children. We have enough ammo for certain, so we can use our best weapons. Boomstick. Oh, boomstick is better? Alright, use the boomstick. And someone has to take care of a child. May as well be Simon Orbit here. He can take care of a child. He's not even doing anything. How much room do I have? Enough for 4 more. Let's go get these survivors too. We found a guitar. Guitar! Oh, she's already using your guitar. Okay. Found another nail board. Built a farm. Probably need to defend against these guys. Got so many farms. Let's convert this into an apartment. Let's attack them before they attack us. Keep scouting. I guess that's the last of the scouting, huh? Just start scavenging then. Found a calculator. I guess word of our open-minded ideas on nationalism is spreading. John Mercer showed up at the fort today, saying he's been looking for a group like us for a long time. Policy is to accept anyone and everyone who comes by, so we welcomed him. Alright, cool. John, you can have this submachine gun and some binoculars. Come help us fight some bikers. We will take both of them because I have a hospital. If I didn't have a hospital, I don't think I would take both of them. We carefully transported the sick man to a clean room in our fort. He's looking better already, but he probably has a chronic illness. But this guy should be pretty happy. He can have a crossbow. And help us fight some bikers. Alright, what other buildings do I have I can remodel? The giant mega mall? Turn into a huge farm? Yeah, let's do that. Beaster Bunny knew attacking the Last Judgment would be dangerous, but he agreed to go anyway, and it was bad. The Zed were everywhere. Why? No, hold Bazooka back. I don't want Bazooka to die. Oh. That let Beaster Bunny die. I just killed Zack. Oh no. We found Bazooka scratching urgently at our gate some hours later. Back to the church, where Beaster Bunny had dead. That was very unlucky. It wasn't that dangerous of a mission. Found a multi-tool. What is a multi-tool? I'm not horribly distraught. Especially because I can have... Let me look at my folks. I guess Ivan, Jared. Jared's a loner. Mark Tuting, he already has a bulldog, but he also has the high power thing. I guess we're gonna have Jared wherever he is. He's over here. Well, I'm going to have him train as a soldier before we leave this mission, so I have a fully trained up soldier. Killed some zombies. These zombies are getting out of hand. There, now they're not so dangerous. Scavenge? Getting through their wall was too easy. Some Last Judgment builder must have been half in the bag when they made it. There were cracks you could practically walk through. John Mercer went first. He always insists on going first. There they were, ready to take his head off. He spotted a penny on the ground and stooped over just in time to pick it up. He's still pretty bludgeoned, but he's alive. Alright, we destroyed the Last Judgment. We hit them where it hurts, right in their church. The Last Judgment should have known better than to keep all their war supplies and tactical records in the big, obvious buildings that screamed headquarters. We didn't raze it to the ground because, hey, we could use that church ourselves, but we made sure to remove every trace of the Last Judgment from it. We took 13 ammunition, a shotgun, and 4 medicine. So they still exist? But it should be relatively easy to take their land from them? Okay. We don't need to take food. As soon as she's done getting more survivors, I'm going to see about trading with the Griffs, because I'd like to ally with them. Found materials, dangerous Zed, that's fine. We built our huge farm. I will take both of these roommates. One's a scavenger, one is not a scavenger. Oh, right, I have a minigun for use at this point. The multi-tool gives you +1 to everything. Probably give that to the main character because he does everything. Why don't you learn how to do things? Learn how to lead. You, on the other hand, can pick up this dog and his minigun and clear out some zombies. And you are going to trade with them. Well, I put him there just in time. Keep scouting. Found fuel. There really isn't that much to scavenge at this point. Just some stuff within our own walls. Mark Tuting has leveled up. And a chance to talk with him. Yeah, what is it? You want to know about me? He was self-taught. Oh, okay, this is the guy that claims to, or one of the guys that claims to have been a prodigy. You can have his firearms training. When I met with Relique at the Rift's compound, after a few pleasantries, he led us to one of their storerooms so we could have a look at what they're willing to trade. They've got so many things. I'm just gonna give them food. I don't need any of these things. Have food. We gave the Rifts a bunch of supplies. Sure would have been probably used the stuff ourselves, but we need all the help we can get out here. I've never seen so many chiseled bodies as when I walked through the Granville Rift's heavily fortified compound the first time. Seemed like everyone from the biggest bruiser to the littlest old lady had a six-pack from all that martial arts training they do. I had a chance to meet with their lanky boss, Malik, while I was there. Told me that he'd be watching us. Keeping the Zed in check was their first concern, but they wouldn't tolerate us causing any trouble with those damn bikers. Don't worry. Cool. You stop doing that. Oh, and Harry Ward has leveled up. Have you ever looked at the sky? Like, really looked? Seen the constellations spiral through the heavens? The northern lights dance through the sky? Felt the cosmos breathe as it stares back at you? No? Not even a little bit? Well, okay then. Let's make this guy a crafter. Because he'll often be crafting. Anyone else want to talk? No. Alright, this sick guy has been healed. He's also a scholar. He learns more from schools. Well, if that's the case, go to school. Last Judgment is not putting up much of a fight at this point. I've had so many happy moments with Ariel Young since we started dating. Every minute I get to spend with her is a minute of carefree joy. I forget all my fears of an impending attack, all the pressure of leading the group. It's just me and her. I'm gonna marry her. She said yes, we're getting married, eventually. We need to find the right time, place for a ceremony. We can just bask in the glow of being engaged. sure the others will find the two of us even more obnoxious. How pleasant. There is no more scouting to be done. How many zombies? It doesn't say. Found materials. Now scavenge over here. Let's recruit the last person that can be recruited on the map. We have room for 2 people. All right. We know the disease is communicable via zombie saliva getting into the bloodstream through a bite. I admit, we still don't know if sharing a glass of water or having unprotected sex with a zombie would infect you, but it's a fair bet you wouldn't want to try. We now also know that most mammals can catch the disease, including dogs, cats, and rats. You wouldn't believe how adorable zombie rats can be. Alright. Continue researching. Oh, I'm very close to sneezing. I don't like it. Improved teaching. We've already done that one before. Alright, the zombie mob is almost ready to attack us. Here they come. Stand your ground. Distract them with food. Sacrifice her sledgehammer. Distract with food. We have food. We threw a case of beef jerky. They'd rather have gnawed on us, but they were distracted enough. Cool. Yeah, they made some raiders. Well, with that out of the way, let's make sure these zombies don't cause too much trouble. Give this guy... No, I guess he's just gonna stick around there, learning. Alright. Still destroying the Last Judgment. They're almost eradicated. Where's Gary? Is he scavenging? Gary? Gary? There he is. Scavenge out here. No, we never ate people, guys. You can live with us. It's fine. Alright, we have another leader who's going to learn how to be a better leader. And Bill Havens is a downer. He lowers the happiness of other survivors when he's on a mission. Well, in that case, how about you just go learn how to farm and you can be a lonesome farmer. John Mercer. Just get some time off, dude. You were injured. A group of guys from the Rifts came by, killing the massing zombies at the hospital. That could have been bad if they hadn't helped out. Now they're standing at the main gate, rubbing their fingers like they expect us to tip them. Yeah, have some... It's fine, guys. They bundled the food up to take back to the Rifts, thanked us for our donation to their zombie kill squad. Thanks, guys. What hospital? What hospital are we talking about? I'm not sure. I guess, was it out here? Oh yeah, this looks like a hospital. I guess it was up there. Thanks, guys. What's our rep with them now? 79? It's pretty good. Looks like Mark Tooting got hit by the Last Judgment gang. Unfortunate. Where even was he? Oh, he was attacking the raider? Razor Kelly wants to talk to me. He was a park ranger, manning one of the fire towers. Any human bodies in the woods had long since decomposed, where they'd be up and walking the trails again. Why'd he come back? Is he dumb, I guess. We'll make him a bookworm. He can have the book. Harry Ward. Alright, he's using the first aid thing. That's fine. Willake walked up to me. Yeah, we can trade. I really don't need any of his things. Like, none of them. I guess I'll take a sledgehammer and I'll give him another 33 food. Maybe he can have my crappier items. Here you go, man. So, what's our rep now? 83? Alright, let's just go talk to them. See if they have a quest or something, now that we're fairly good pals. The Last Judgment tried to raid us. We told the Last Judgment it was a bad idea. They came after our bank. A few hours later, all they have to show for it are a few extra bullet holes in our walls and a lot less ammo in their pockets. Alright, more skill from training. The bookworm research boost. Found food. Found a dog! Yay! Paramedic training. Improved scouting. I guess paramedic training. See what that's all about. Last Judgment is almost done with. They only have 2 more spots. Sergei Frost, my fast-learning former scavenger, now leader. Hail and good morrow, sire. I have slain many a foul beast in the service of our noble lords and ladies. Please consider me your loyal knight, errant, and vassal, until which time the foul and dead scourge has been vanquished. Musician. Bonus happiness when with other people, or just negotiator, or eccentric. He makes friends and enemies easily. Yeah, I mean, he sounds like an eccentric. We'll make him that. Yo, Malik! Malik must have been exercising just before I arrived. Or maybe he just likes walking around shirtless and glistening with sweat. It's a little distracting. The Rifts are having a recruitment drive. Specifically, they're looking for soldiers, and we'll treat them very well. If they do. I can think of few of our survivors who wouldn't mind joining the Rifts, or we could bring someone else. Question is, can we live without them? Should we send someone permanently to live with the Rifts? Why? Which person are they? I'd give him Bill Havens, the Downer. Paco Rex? Or Peterson? Well, I'll give him Paco. Paco can go live with them. Whatever. Quote-unquote rip. Because I did not kill a survivor. He's just living with them. To be honest, I'm not sure I'll miss Paco all that much. I went to visit, make sure he was doing okay. Kept saying how much better everything is in the Rifts Fort. Way to rub it in. But the Rifts like me. That's the main point. Let's trade with Gustav. The fort was better when it was small. What are you talking about, dude? The Zed attacked and took care of themselves with the old saw blades. That's cool. Keep scavenging, Gary. Just kill these zombies. What does Gustav need? He has much need for food? Well, lucky for you, Gustav. We make 1.8 food a day. I will take a bicycle, a radio, and a backpack. And I'll give you food for it. This guy can now use a backpack. And farm for us. How can we protect such a large fort? It's easy, guys. Are there any more scavenging opportunities? There's just this food out here. Alright, we attacked the Last Judgment. They literally only have the one spot left before they cease to exist. There is a mob of zombies on their way. We found a pistol. Probably have to give up attacking that zombie mob then. Hey, what do you guys need? They're looking low on supplies. They're low on food. Well, lucky for you guys, I make food. What's our respect to 88? Haggle? Haggle? Haggle. Nice. Do I want any of their things, or can I just, like, give them a sword and a pistol and a crossbow? Maybe a chainsaw. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them this stuff. We are 92% with them. We can almost have an alliance. Can't talk with them yet. So go learn to be a better leader then. Apparently Cassidy Ramey walked straight into a pack of Zed, had to lock herself in a car, almost died of heat stroke. That's fine. That happens. Light up our fuel. Hire the muscle. Ooh, yes, please. Clear out this mega mall. The Last Judgment put up a serious fight in their final office. We surrounded the walls, demanded they surrender. They answered with gunfire. I guess they'd rather go out with guns blazing than submit to us. I can understand that. The smarter ones laid down their guns, put their hands up. What should we do with them? Yeah, they can join us. The 2 Last Judgment survivors joined us. They figured it was either that or die in the jaws of the undead. I'd have made the same choice. They're depressed. It'll take them a while to warm up the others here, but we can always use more zombie fodder, I mean able bodies. O'Grady and the rest of the Last Judgment said they'd rather take their chances with the Zed. They took what they could carry and left, promising to leave Moses Lake, never come back. Alright. Well, they're dealt with. This guy's a light sleeper. I'm actually just going to give him firearms training. Hang on. This guy, he's devout, which, whatever, but he's also a fast recoverer. I think he's going to be the guy that we bring forward on other missions, not this guy who's a loner. Yeah. He's pretty unhappy. But he gets extra happiness from churches. I'm just gonna let him rest, whatever. I don't care. I sort of let them join us because it seemed like the right thing to do. Found binoculars. Alright, Gary. You've done pretty much everything. Killed the zombos. Zombie mob attack is imminent. There are dangerous masked Zed in this corner. Can we talk to them again? No, we can trade with them, though. I'm going to give them the office tower. I kind of gathered it just to give it to them, which makes them like us. And now, actually, what's their rep with us now? 100? Yeah, let's make our alliance. That was the point. Here comes that massive zombie mob. Let's, spend some extra ammo. Our ammo stores are a bit lighter, but we put holes in the zombies. At this point, there's nothing else to scavenge. Gary has finished his scavenging duties. I'm going to have, since Gary's going to come with me everywhere, I'm going to teach him other skills, such as defense. I'm not sure if Malik was meditating for those 2 hours, or if he was just sleeping, sitting up. Once he did acknowledge my presence, he seemed happy to see us. He invited me to see his koi pond. I didn't see any koi, but the blue heron sitting in the middle of it looked really happy. Probably because it ate a bunch of fish. An alliance. They'll supply us with ammunition. Cool. Alright, let's make our alliance. I'm setting all of the leaders to go do it. Okay, 2 yellow danger missions. That's pretty low. In danger. You can farm. How many zombies are they? This guy might be able to just handle it on his own. I could have this resting Last Judgment guy equip a shotgun and a dog and go help. There. We reclaimed a Mega Mall and a McNoodles. Reclaim this bar. Alright, the most important part of first aid training is CPR, but nobody could agree on the right way to do it. 5 pumps on the chest, 2 breaths, or was it 7 pumps and 5 breaths? Then people worried about catching STDs from giving mouth to mouth, so they took the breathing part right out. Then victims started suing their rescuers for accidentally breaking ribs. And hell, what's the point of even trying? One rule. Act. Do something. Anything. You might save a life. Okay. Let's get down to fertilizer. That might be cool. Gonna have my fiance start training to be a soldier too. Research the berries. How quickly our parking lots and empty spaces are being reclaimed by nature. A bit of dirt settles or cracks form in the pavement, life can take root. Before long, those roots are ripping up the cement, making way for more plant life. Peter Sanchez was foraging in one of these reclaimed spaces when he came across a variety of blueberry. Research the berry. Our best engineer thought he'd seen them on a book of local species once. They're poisonous. Don't eat them, then. It's pretty obvious. Dangerous mob. How close are we to allying? Halfway? Okay. Nate Nightingale came crashing into the fort covered in blood. Shouldn't wear those squeaky, flashy kid shoes when you're out killing zombies. Come on, man. Idiot. Those zombies are killed. We will defend against these guys. Gary and Ariel are now training their defense skills. Is my defense skill already 10, do we think? Yes, it is. Yeah, we know our workshops are working faster. That was just to allow us to get to fertilizer. I know we're supposed to be scared of them, but it's a little hard when zombies keep falling into the same traps over and over. Announce our alliance. Malik bowed deeply to the crowd, then spread his arms and waited for silence. For too long, we've been fighting over our little piece of turf, but it's all our turf, yours and mine. We'll keep it safe together. Can you dig it? Yes. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? We can. I grabbed Malik's hand. We raised our arms to the sky. Heck yeah. Those guys are my favorites so far. Alright. We are ready to leave. I don't want to quite yet. I want this soldier, Pierre Fachot, to officially be my new soldier that I'm bringing along, so I want him to level up. So he's going to go learn defense stuff with my wife. Oh, apparently there's something to scavenge over here. Go take care of that. We got some ammunition from the rifts for free. This guy is now healed, which means we can defend against the zombie mob. We killed the zombies in the Mega Mall. I will reclaim that. Sergeant Ramey. He was a nurse in one of the first hospitals hit by the outbreak. He was on night shift, and he heard the alert from one of the patient's call buttons. By the time he reached the caller's bedside, already laying there, blood everywhere. One of the other patients had bitten a chunk out of him and then ran. Never did find the attacker, but it wasn't long before the victim started to show the same unusual symptoms. Spooky. Spooky scary. Okay. Let's clear out all the zombies around us. Oh, we can just reclaim that. Just reclaim that too. Okay. Found materials. Back to farming. Today should be a nice day for a wedding. Should we tie the knot? Yeah, let's throw a big party. We cooked up a feast, found enough musicians to scrape a band together, danced the night away. There were no staged photos with a professional photographer, no individually wrapped wedding favors, no ugly bridesmaid dresses or bouquet throwing, just us, our friends, some people we don't even know. It was a celebration we could all take part in, a night we'll all remember. I'm married! I want to unequip everything from people. So that I can see what their actual skills are. So Ariel and Gary, Ariel's a level 3 soldier, Gary's just a level 2 soldier, and Pierre's only level 5, so we have quite a while before they actually are good enough. We've researched fertilizer. Ever heard of a thing called night soil? Let's just say you might not want to know where our fertilizer comes from. But so far, it's very effective. Just mixing a little into the soil we plant our seedlings in has increased food output by 1 ration a day. So, we're now getting 13.3 food a day, because we have so many farms. Awesome. Improved scouting? We haven't ever done that one before. We don't need it, but it may be interesting to read what it's about. Hang on. You're not devout. None of you are devout. Okay. Summer camp. Alright, we took over the big mall. Kill zombies. Reclaimed that. Kill zombies. Kill zombies. They'll be through any minute. Some people from the rifts happen to be visiting. Yeah, help us. Trapped between us and the rifts. Zombies didn't stand a chance. They lost some respect for us, but we're still allied, so it doesn't matter. Our eccentric guy. I know not of these bean bags of which you speak. In the last conflict with the monstrous Zed, I was calling upon the many and varied dark arts at my disposal to vaporize the loathsome dead with lightning bolts and missiles of magic. I was not just throwing crap at the darkness. Fighter. +3 defense skill. Oh, that's so good. Negotiator. Or Peacekeeper. I'm going to give him Peacekeeper. You know what? This guy can finish resting. These soldiers are going to keep clearing out zombies. And I guess we can quickly trade with Gustav just to move him off the map so I can see what's happening. What do you need, Gustav? Many materials? Yeah, I've got plenty. I don't really need any of your things. Just have some materials. I'll give you 25. Gustav was actually a little choked up about receiving a gift from us. Nobody gives me nice things like this. I will remember, my good friend. Good. Restaurant reclaimed. Apartment reclaimed. Pharmacy reclaimed. Come to me, my sons and daughters, and I will teach you the way of the ranger. Nothing so dramatic. Good scouting is about getting to the top of something tall, keeping your eyes and ears open, getting the hell out of there at the first sign of danger. Well, that makes sense. Let's get down to bunker towers. We've never researched that before. Give them some expert advice. Always good for our allies to be stronger. Zombies killed. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I was... I did not realize. Just kill stuff faster out there. Zombies killed. Keep annihilating the Zed. Trade with Gustav again. Yeah, I know about watchtowers. But bunker towers... I'm gonna give him food. I want Gustav to be my friend. There you go, Gustav. Ninmir Raimi can be a negotiator. Hello there, dear. You look cold. Would you like this hand-knit shawl made from the finest dog's fur? I also have a cup of acorn tea around here somewhere. I've always had a knack for making things with what I find around. I used to sell them at local farmers markets and craft fairs, but those don't seem to be happening nowadays. You could be a crafter, but no. No. Cassidy... You know how they say it feels like we've been fighting Zed since forever? When I was a kid, I thought there was never a time before zombies. We've seen this one before. You can be a good cook. And instead of farming, I'm going to have you clear out zombies. Build a barricade. Keep defending. Randy O'Neill. A friend of Gustav. Increase his sway with Gustav. Well, that might be nice. What was her story, though? A little tired. She used to do a lot of work from the bed sheets. Oh. Apparently Brandy used to be... sex worker, which is fine. Sex work is work. We'll make her a friend of Gustav. I'm also going to have her rest, because she's unhappy. Zombies killed. You know what? Let's just kill these zombies. I don't need to defend against them if we're just killing them. Send over a builder to help them out.
Kind gesture.
Hey, Hype. How are you today? We're asking for help with putting the things back together. There's an earthquake. Yeah, we'll help. It's pretty much just you and me, Hype. Montana Dancer is out of the house, so she's just left the stream on. Well, that's okay. I honestly just want to play this game, so if people aren't watching, it's whatever. Doesn't matter. You know what? I'm going to have my main character start learning how to be a leader. get all of his skills up. A zombie mob has been spotted. Well, in that case, guess we'll just defend. Because they're going to head straight through that area where we were killing zombies. Defensive building upgrade. A bunker to any building. Place our old watchtowers. Alright, it doesn't say anything else special. Finish our research. Signposts. Zombie traps. Got too many defenders. 0% danger. Fire in our eyes, fire in our heads, but most important, fire at the Zed. Zombie mob is imminent. That's okay. Alright, and our signposts. Zombies killed. If we reclaim the whole city, then there won't be any zombies. Volunteer guards are enough, guys. We're plenty safe. Alright, Pierre Fachot. The light sleeper. So last night I was actually guarding something. I was at the front desk when I heard this pounding coming from the glass doors in the entrance hall. An incessant sort of thud, thud, thud. Go to check it out, see this woman drenched in blood, beating her head against the glass. As I get close, she raises her face. The empty sockets where her eyes used to be stare at me for what seemed like an eternity, and then she screams and smashes through the door. How scary. Half rations? Eats less than other survivors, or light sleeper. Yeah, let's go with half rations. He's not a hungry boy, which is very useful. Bill Havens can be a good cook. Zombies killed. Nate Nightingale. Hey there, friend. Have you stretched this morning? It's important to stay limber. You don't want to pull a muscle when you're running for your life. He does a little bit of yoga, more for the stretching than religious enlightenment. Okay. Firearms training is fine. Ammunition from the rifts. A zombie mob has been spotted, but they have to go through the rifts to get to me. People can do what they want, guys. We don't need to enforce gender roles. That's silly. Well, the zombies took over that school that the Rifts once had. That's too bad. Can we finish our business before the zombies get I think we can. Simon Orbit. Doesn't really hurt to tell you at this point, I used to be an agent in service to the Vatican. I was responsible for covert operations on the Holy See's behalf, dealing with things that could prove embarrassing to the higher-ups. Don't act so surprised, it's not like other countries didn't have their own spy networks. He could be a devout or a ninja. I'll make him a ninja, that sounds fun. You're trying to rest and improve. Improve your health? You're not resting well? Alright. We managed to kill the zombies here before the mob got here. Robotics firm, yeah, we've seen that before. Firearms training. The attack is imminent, that's okay. Here they come! Roar! I'm too well defended. You can't do anything to me. Our defenders can handle it. Alright, everyone. Reclaim. Actually, get to killing zombies. The Rifts aren't going to be happy about this. One of their soldiers, Ash Bear Cooper, he says our herd, our fort, has better food and cleaner streets. He wants to hook up with us. Malik was unhappy to hear about the deserter, but agreed there'd be no hard feelings. Okay. Get out there. Kill zombies. A zombie mob has been spotted that's going to go straight through the rifts. Okay. John Mercer. He used to make a little review show for the internet, riffing on pop culture stuff. Couldn't count the number of times I did a zombie movie or a game and railed on it for how cheesy it was, and now look where we are. Yeah, now look where we are. In zombie hell. And Peter Sanchez came from a long line of haberdashers, specializing in the finest head accoutrements for the discerning lady and gentleman. Our store in the high street had been there for almost 100 years. It's a little more than a large hatless hole in the ground back then. Back when it was there it had class. Right? This man used to make hats? Sure. There's no more research to be done. Let's have our friend of Gustav go and trade with her. I don't understand why sword did not cleave that last creature in twain. It may just look like a pipe wrapped in duct tape and foam, but it must be a magic sword. It served me so well in conflicts before. If the dead can walk, then magic must exist. It must. Mustn't it? Intense focus. Okay, I guess he can be a fighter. And he is already trained up as a leader. I guess he can train as a defender now. And Jared. No, I don't know anything about the spandex-clad individual that rescued that caravan last week while I was out on patrol. I must have just missed him. More's the pity. Alright, this guy can be brave. Because he's clearly Superman. Brrr, zombies. They swarmed just after 2 a.m., not 10 minutes after I'd finally been able to get to sleep. I was up and out there within 5 minutes, just like we drilled, and by dawn all that was left of them were a pile of bloody body parts. No, Gustav. I'm not hiring your courtesans. I'll trade with you, though. Here, have some food. Gustav was actually choked up. Yay, he's my friend. Everybody's friend. How are they doing at training now? Pierre Fichot is at 8. I need him to get to 10. How am I doing at leadership? 5. Okay. Zombies killed. Another zombie mob. Just gonna waltz straight through our friends, it looks like. Yep, here they come. Give more to churches. Double happiness effect of churches and preaching, and halves from bars. We shouldn't encourage people to drink. Let's face it, what the hell do we have to celebrate anyway? What people need is an explanation for all this madness. And the only place they're going to find that is the church. I don't know if I agree with that, but sure. Got plenty of churches, so... Eric Buckweiler. I used to take care of the children's section. Alright, this is a librarian. It's fascinating. I only have the one builder right now. My fiance could be our builder, but I'm training her so that she can fight if she needs to. Peter was white as a sheet when he got back from the warehouse. Well... He drank in order to deal with it all. That's fine. He does have a kid, though. Angel Havens. His name's Angel. Burp. Excuse me. The doctor said that they'd cleaned all that yeast bacteria out of my stomach, but it still hits me from time to time. Yeah, yeast bacteria. I used to be a home brewer. Mead, mostly. Spent so much time around the stuff, it took up residence in my intestines. You might think being able to get drunk just eating a bagel sounds like a dream, but it sucks when you get pulled over for driving under the influence after visiting your local deli. Okay. Just safely reclaiming stuff. Talk to Gustav again. No, I No. The Rifts are our friends. We're still allied. We don't need to risk injury for it. What's our respect with Gustav? 76? We should be able to just give him half of our food. I think Gustav is going to be our friend now. Sergei Frost is a really fast learner. He's getting really good at everything. Pierre Fachot only needs one more level before we can leave. Which is good, because I'm ready to get out of this mission and continue our story. Apparently I have a radio tower. I didn't even realize it. It's a good thing the Rifts are giving us ammo, because we're really going through it. The Rifts have a water plant. Huh. I didn't realize they had control of the water plant in town. But, seen that before. That's the lady with the wolfhound. Alright, well, he's learned all he's gonna learn about that. I guess he can learn to be a builder. Ivan wants to talk to us. He didn't keep up with the news, spent all day working on his sculptures. He didn't realize the Zed existed until they were bashing down his door. Turns out the old people don't run so fast. Most of them were turned in a matter of hours. It's too bad. Artist. It's fine. Missions won't advance for a whole day. Gustav? Have some food. I wonder what my reputation with Gustav is now. We've almost taken back this entire city. Manually equip items. I don't... No. I don't want you guys randomly putting stuff on. Alright. Pretty sure the entire place has been reclaimed, so there shouldn't be any massing zombies anywhere for a while. Alright. Pierre is fully upgraded. I'm just lucky all that broken glass tore that Zed to pieces, as I would have been a goner. I looked at the creature lying there twitching and said to myself, "Self, you aren't getting paid enough for this," and left. Still, just goes to show the difference between what happens with glass in the movies, what happens in real life. Even a zombie ain't good for much if its body is sliced to 1,000 pieces. Fighter? Oh, yes, please. Yeah, alright, fighter it is. So Pierre, by default, has 13 defense. And he's going to get a minigun and the dog bazooka, which makes his defense 21. Wow. Well, now that he's fully upgraded, let's take a moment to re-builderify her and to re-scavengerify Gary, and then we will leave. Let's make sure we equip Gary with his fire axe and his car. And we'll make sure that I myself have the multi-tool equipped, because that boosts everything. And give myself a flamethrower. And then Ariel, my wife, brings her sledgehammer and her toolbox, which ups her building to 20. And we should be ready to go. Leave the city. We made this place pretty safe. Alright, onward. Diane, I wish we'd had you to help us deal with these gangs. There's just no reasoning with the Last Judgment gang. These biker priests with a violent religious agenda. We had to run Father O'Grady out of town so people could live peacefully. I doubt we've seen the last of him or the Riffs. But the Riffs are good. I like those guys. Alright, YouTube, this is the end of episode 3.5. I'll see you next time for Mission 4 of Rebuild 3, The Gangs of Deadsville.